Hello viewers, welcome back to some more Forza 6 online. I have ventured into S-Class around Watkins Glen. We're going to let everyone go here in a 24 player race, which means 24 times the chaos, and we haven't even made it to turn 1 and there's already chaos. There's plenty of tyre smoke everywhere, and I'm going to go into a McLaren. Couldn't really go anywhere there, so he's been punted off, but I'm in 20th now. As we head into the S's, a couple of guys here, not sure where to go, and I've just gone flying there, gained about 9,000 feet of air, and I am dead last, facing the wrong way, and that is not good news at all. So we've got all the work to do now, of course. Let's see how many positions I can gain. So there's a few, there's a guy on his side there, so I've gone back into 20th position. More smoke there, and I make contact with that same guy again, and just about keep it facing the right way into 17th position, looking at the back of the McLaren that I hit on turn 1. A couple of guys off there. One guy comes back onto the track, not paying attention to where he is, makes contact with the McLaren. Should have really paid attention to the cars on the track, as you're meant to do when you're rejoining the track. I'm going to go wide there. Actually, the McLaren's going to go very wide. I'm just going to let him go wide. I'm not sure what kind of line he was trying to take there. And into the tricky turn 7. I've been tapped by the skyline. Just about keep it going forwards though. Luckily go a bit wide on the exit. But we've got through into 14th position. That skyline is lurking behind me. Not quite sure what he's going to do. Under brakes, I'm going to take a look behind. I'm just going to let him go because I just knew he was going to hit me there. If I had turned in, that was asking for trouble. So coming through into the end of the lap now, a couple of corners left. We're behind an Audi R8, the pair of us here. Coming into the penultimate turn. The Audi's going to get on the brakes really early. Nothing much I can do there as I go into the back of the skyline, but he still carried on accelerating, went into the Audi. So those two are dispatched, they're out of the way for now. Up into 12th after lap 1, so I have gained half of the positions in lap 1 from 24th position about a lap ago now. So we have got a bit of a gap to the guys ahead. So I'm going to talk about the car I'm using. It's the SRT Dodge Viper. So if you want to buy this one, you can't see it under Dodge, it'll come under SRT, the 2013 Viper here. A very good car actually, very quick in a straight line. Not the best around the corners. I had a bit of trouble on the entry to corners. It does understeer quite a bit, but once you get it going, it is a very fast car in a straight line. There is a guy wide. I've gone a little bit wide actually. That guy's going to come back onto the track. What car is he driving? It looks like a Corvette. And we have actually caught up with this pack here. Coming through the downhill long left-hander into... This is probably the hardest corner on the track. This one here. Going to go up his inside of the Ferrari 458. Keep it on the inside here. Be very patient on the throttle on the exit. Those two guys have made contact, gone wide. Tyres are going everywhere. And thankfully he didn't come across there. I was expecting him to come flying across in that Maserati, but he didn't. And there is a guy going wide there. He's going to come back on at the most stupid angle and make contact. And I've just about kept it going forwards. And that is again another case of people rejoining the track at stupid angles. They're supposed to look back, see where everyone else is. You're supposed to give way to the cars on the track if you're rejoining. Obviously he didn't do that, just comes flying across. Maybe I should do a guide video on how to rejoin the track because so many people don't know how to do it properly. And that very nearly caused a big accident. Thankfully it didn't, and I'm through into 8th position as we head on to the final lap. So can we gain a couple more positions here? That guy's going to track extend out to the far left in his Corvette, or it's Saline, I can't quite tell. Probably got it wrong once again. So going through the S's onto the straight, got to maximise the car's speed on the straight as much as possible. There's a car ghosted out there, gone through past him into 7th, a free position. I'd always take them any day. It's always good to have a free position that you don't have to work for. Obviously you might have had a bit of bad luck there, but that is a part of racing. You've got to make the most of other people's misfortune when it does come about. And we are actually catching up with a pair of drivers here coming through the corner already. Me and this guy ahead in the Saline, it looks like. So I was wrong to say Corvette on lap 1. So yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3 cars just ahead of us here. The rest of the pack do look quite far away. The field spread was huge on lap 1. I mean, by the time I was facing backwards on lap 1 on the second corner, first place was probably gone by miles. There was no chance of winning. But it's always a good challenge to see how many places you can gain. So that BMW is just driven straight off the track, and there's another free position into 6th. The level of poor driving in this race is really quite astounding. Well, I shouldn't be surprised, but it is really so high. The amount of incidents, people crashing, people rejoining at bad angles, people just driving off the track, people doing everything they can to be as bad as possible, it seems. And coming into the final corner, what's going to happen here? The Saline goes into the back of the Lamborghini. I'm going to go around the outside, and it's a run to the line. I'm going to get past into 4th position on the final straight, and that is quite a brilliant race there. An absolutely terrible start, but a very good ending actually, getting another 2 positions at the end. The Saline couldn't quite decide where to go through the final turn. I made the most of that with a better momentum. So you saw in the title an open lobby. We're going to go through the details of that now. So Forza Motorsport 6, of course, S-Class cars for this open lobby. It's going to be at 8 PM GMT, so if you live elsewhere, obviously you've got to work out what time that would be for you. That will be on Tuesday, so tomorrow if you're watching this on the first day that I've released this video. But if you aren't, if you're watching this after, subscribe if you want to keep tune of when I'm going to be doing more open lobbies if you're not already subscribed. So yeah, that's going to wrap up this video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. It was quite a decent race in the end. Not the start, obviously, but once it got moving, a pleasing 4th position from where I started. So I hope you have enjoyed this one. Remember to join the open lobby if you can. Add my gamer tag, and then I can send you an invite, or you can just join by clicking on my profile. So that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.